It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from KC. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's Goddard in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. 14 on the pickup. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got a 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's 2nd down.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the air again. Hurts. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. Dillon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And wow, tough to break down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, 57, 57.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Za'Darius Smith. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up first down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down. Now Mahomes. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. That's the safety, Jordan Whitehead. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Eagles.
That's Goddard in motion. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his third touchdown on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Mahomes quickly out to right. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. Look at the big guy rumble. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Chiefs. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And the kick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This one caught at the 4. He's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Patrick to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and 2. Here we go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Once again, it's Marcus. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Easy cross midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Running here is Dillard. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Saquon is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Chiefs 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many days. I don't even play.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 49.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Hunt. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, KC.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back. And you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Harrison Butker will kick off 4 games this season.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. A pass. Caught by Saquon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll be forced out right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Again, Hurts. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
33-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Flush to his right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Godwin. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. 3rd down, they need 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll go right and find his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard. A give. Here's Dillon. Finding space at the 15. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second down. And the Chiefs 10-yard line.
A run with Barkley. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Ashton Jelani on the tackle. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
And in motion is Brown. On third down, it's Hurts. That is caught. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nolan Smith getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Third and long for Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. There are 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
It is second and 6. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is caught. Travis Kelce. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Pacheco. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Rolling right. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Jackson now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. First down throw for Hurts. Catch made there. That's Smith. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Devontae Smith. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They look up again. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. We're out of the gun. They give it to Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Man in motion is Brown. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales,
and he will score again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here's a run with Hunt. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Now, Mahomes. That one, take it in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. And Butker on for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Hurts now. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, second and inches.
Yellow.
Mahomes quickly out to right. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Here's Pacheco. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop the throw. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Mahomes back. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, KC.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Second down, goal to go. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
But I can promise you one thing, that's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Third and goal, Mahomes. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.